This week we saw an historic event. The new Star Wars trailer was played on Monday Night Football. No, the trailer wasn't historic. It's that they played it on Monday Night Football. There is now a science fiction property that has crossed over from pasty nerddom to the man hug of the dudes. And that's just absolute proof of something I've known for years. Star Wars is way cooler than Star Trek. Look at the proof. First of all, compare the cosplay. Star Wars aliens are cooler because they look alien, not like humans with a space acne outbreak on their foreheads. Star Wars gave Father's Day a whole new resonance. Star Wars doesn't use cheesy interbreeding for cheap plot devices. Half human, half Vulcan, half Romulan, half human, half Tribble. Can you even imagine a half human, half Wookiee? Star Trek is utopian bullshit. The characters are always looking back on how primitive modern humans were, as if these asshole writers are such supreme enlightened beings. No racism, no greed, no political strife. You ever seen an Enterprise crew member ask for change for the food replicator? No, because everything is free in some sci-fi Marxist wet dream. The humans in Star Trek are perfected beings. Fuck that! In Star Wars, we see bigotry, sexism, capitalism, political battles, greed, and an underclass. That doesn't make Star Wars cool. It makes it more relatable. I can relate better to a Wookiee than the infallible Jean-Luc Picard. And since the best sci-fi is allegorical fiction about current human conditions, Star Wars' grit is better than Star Trek's kumbaya. The other big difference between Star Trek and Star Wars fans? Star Wars fans don't expect it will come true one day. And no, not because Star Wars happened long, long ago, but because Star Wars fans don't delude themselves into thinking that Star Wars could ever be real. Trekkies engage in long conversations about how tricorders work, and the science of teleportation, and how the dilithium crystals manage the matter-antimatter engines that power the Enterprise. You know how the Millennium Falcon flies? No, neither do I, and it doesn't matter. You see that light-up thing on the back? That makes it go. Who gives a shit? Alright, now Star Wars made that mistake once with the midichlorians and the Force, but those episodes never really happened. But midichlorians aside, there's one of the major differences between Star Wars and Star Trek. For Trekkies, it's all about these social messages and idealism. Star Wars fans are in it for the fun. Star Wars fans are the people having fun at the frat party. Star Trek fans are the ones annoyed by the noise interfering with their homework. Also, Green Girl, sexy. Slave Leia, sexier. So while there's nothing wrong with being a Trekkie, you're always going to be the ones societally stuffed in a locker, while Star Wars fans have made sci-fi cool. So live long and prosper. May the Force be with you, and Nanu Nanu.